Well, there's my mate Steve. As usual, he's doing a bodge job on stuff. He's bodge jobbing at the moment. Gaffer taping his holes up.
Got to stop the leaks.
Hey, there's some things people do, just unbelievable. He owns a cracking boat and won't spend a few bob on some bungs.
They're only £2 each, they aren't they, bungs?
Anyway, hopefully that'll stop him leaking. Well folks, welcome back to the channel. And this is completely something different for me. We're over in Bembridge and we're going to go to Whitecliff Bay kayaking, camping and fishing. Got my mate Steve, he's a bit further up. And I'm so looking forward to it. I've got my kit on board. I've got my Suzuki dry bags forward and back. You can see one in the camera, it's up forward. That's just got a wetsuit in, some clothes. Hopefully you can see my rod as well, the tip of it anyway. There it is, there's my rod. Happy days. So we're going to do a little bit of fishing as well on the way through. It's absolutely glorious. Light winds, which is just as well because I'm not the best person on the kayak, to be fair. I'll show you some of the around, the view. So nice. And there we go. Right, I'm going to catch up with my mate and we'll get going for a 3-mile kayaking trip. There's my buddy Steve. He's got a proper nice kayak, he has. Proper decent one. My one's just a leisure one really, I suppose. His kayak's all set up. It's got fishing gear on there, fishing holders, rod holders that is, cup holders. It's got all sorts of compartments. Proper nice setup that is. Have you? Brilliant. I must admit, this is probably the place to go and do it, isn't it, a little bit? There's Steve. All set up. Told you he had a good setup, didn't I? Look at that. Drinks holder, I don't know if you can see that. Drinks holder in the front, look. Proper posh. Set for the bungholes with his gaffer tape.
Yeah, but I've got a dry ass.
No, I ain't. I've got a wet ass, so that didn't work, did it? Anyway, look at that. That's proper little bash country down there. This is the creek that leads us into Bembridge. Happy days. Let's chuck a lure out and see Helen's Fort's in the distance. I don't know if you can see all the ships anchored up in the distance there as well. General anchorage for the Eastern Solent for oil containers and shipping waiting to get a slot to come into harbour. Morning! Just coming up to the lifeboat station. It looks like they've been on the shout. They've pulled the boat back up the ramp and they've been doing a bit of cleaning by the look of it, washing it off of the water. I imagine they're going to have a busy few weeks now coming up. It's Cows Week coming up at the end of the week, and no doubt they will have a few shouts. And me, I'm getting plenty of water coming in now, so I'm going to go into the shore in a minute and sort these bungs out. They are leaking. This is not good. And plus I'm getting a right wet arse. Anyway, they're now winching it back up into the house. It's absolutely amazed me how they do that. The winch must be so powerful. Well, we just had to have a pit stop, empty the boat out, take the bungs out, and we stopped off at Bembridge Ledge, which is just in front of you. And many a craft has run aground on there. It sticks out a little bit away from Bembridge. People try to cut it and end up impaled on it. Anyway, I'm gonna get back with my mate over there and get round the other side of the island. So there in the distance is Wight Cliff, and you probably can see why it's called Wight Cliff. Hopefully you can see it in the camera. Steve is absolutely loving this, mate, isn't you?
Spot on, it is brilliant.
Great, isn't it? Absolutely great fun. This is really new to us. We've never done this before. We've done a bit of kayaking, but never camping, kayaking and a bit of fishing. But so I'm going to guess about another half a mile, 3/4 mile, something like that, and we'll be there.
Yeah.
Well, I finally got a bass. Doing a bit of trolling, and I've got one on. And I'm having a right mess up here with tangles like you wouldn't believe, so sorry about the camera action. It's very difficult at the moment. We're on. Got it all tangled up at the tip as well. There we go. So yeah, bass on. Let's just do a bit of trawling. Not the biggest of bass, but it's a bass. There we go. There it is. Happy days. Absolutely happy days. Over the moon with that. Beautiful. Look at that. Happy days. Anyway, let's get it away. Well, we're here. We're at Wight Cliff. We've made it. One small bass on the way round. A bit later on we'll go out and see if we can get a few bass out of the bay. How you feeling, mate?
My arms are right. Good, we're here.
We're here. Brilliant, isn't it? Look at that down there. Happy days. And we got here just in time, I think, because the wind's starting to pick up and it's starting to get a bit nasty. And everything's a little bit wet on the top. And me. But we're here. Happy days. Look at that, folks. How nice is that? You could be anywhere in the world on a Caribbean beach, Mediterranean beach, and where are we? We're on the back of the Isle of Wight. Look at that. Lovely. There's a guy up there at the very top there, he's got his rod out. And there was a load of birds working out there. Oh, there they are, just out there. You may not see them, but they're waiting for something. And I am going to go out there later on tonight, or today, in the kayak. If birds start working and they start being active, then I'm definitely going out there for a chance of a bass. So my mate Steve always buys the best of the best. He never ever scrapes on anything. Now me, I'm a little bit of a cheapskate and I do things for quickness. There's mine, up and loaded, ready to go. Pop up tent, job's a good one. Now my mate Steve, as I said, bit of a perfectionist, likes things right. How you doing, Steve? With your tent? Hey?
I'm struggling a bit.
You're struggling?
We'll get there.
He's struggling.
We'll get there.
He's got all sorts of poles.
I don't know what's the inside and the outside.
Inside and the outside. We don't know what's going on. Folks, lessons learned. Get a pop-up tent. Am I going to have enough battery for this?
I don't even know what
To you, to me, to you, to me. Couple of Chuckle brothers here.
That's for sure.
That's what.
Got to be the ground sheet, isn't it?
Well, who knows, mate? Who knows? I mean, any person who plans right would have done this already, just like a trial thing. Yeah, just a trial one. Just saying. Just saying.
Get to him. I can see him in there. I can't get to him.
Anyway, I ain't got enough battery for this, so I'm going to shut straight off now. He's now 20 minutes in, and he still ain't got his tent up. Where you going, Steve? Steve, where you going? Your tent ain't up. Your tent's not up. 20 minutes in, and his tent still is not up. We're now an hour in, and he still ain't got his tent up. Steve, have you given up yet?
Well, I can't give up, can I?
You sure? I'll give him his due. I'll give him his due. Those pegs look proper down deep, don't they? They do look good. I'll give him his due. It does look good. Yep. He's stringing it all up. I'll give him his due. He's proper sorting himself out here. He's doing a lovely job. The only trouble is we're an hour in.
We are an hour in.
Hour in, but he's doing a lovely job. Well, mate.
We'll probably another hour.
We are a little bit close to the sea, mind you, but it could all go wrong in the morning. So it's taken 1 hour, 37 minutes. And we've finally got our tent up. Finally. There it is.
What a fine example.
Fine example of a good tent make-up. 1 hour, 37 minutes. That pop-up tent, 30 seconds if that. There we go. You make up your mind what tent you want. That one or that one.
Look at that, lovely.
Anyway, let's the camping begin. So, like any good camper, you've got to cut your wood for the old campfire. There it is. Got a little bit of wood there. My mate has got his, well, I think the bluntest axe you could ever imagine.
Well, this is proper sharp.
Sharp?
You could have a shave with this, I tell you.
Well, I don't know what sort of shave you have, but it doesn't look great. Anyway, we're getting ready for the campfire. We got the firewood. I thought we was going old school, but my mate's cheated. Proper cheated. Look at it. firelighters. I thought it was going like flint, bit of cotton, old school. Nope.
We're going paraffin.
He's cheated.
Paraffin wax fire starters.
B8, what you got to say for yourself?
I'll hold my hands up, but it's going fast, isn't it?
Well, it is going fast.
We need to eat.
I thought it was old school.
No, we need to eat.
I'll tell you what, I learned from the best, but as he's getting older, he's getting a cheat. Proper cheat. Well, we're having a little bit of a cook up here now. We are a little bit cheating. We've got a bit of gas going. The food got a little bit warm in the cool bag, so we're going to cook it up, and that's breakfast tomorrow. But the rest of it is for tonight. A little campfire. Happy days. So my mate Stevie, so I got the old feathers on. Hello, hello.
Little pollock.
Wait, little pollock. Let's have a look. We're just going to row over to him. Got another one.
Yeah, another little one.
Look at that. That is small, isn't it? That is a small pollock.
They are tiny.
Let's have a look. I'll just get myself round. There we go, look at that. That is tiny pollock, that is. Happy days, small feathers. Well, we're on our way back. We've got Benbridge Lifeboat Station in the background there. And no bass for me so far. I've tried a few different places. I've done a bit of trolling as a kayak along. But only the one bass yesterday. Mate Steve, as you see, he had a few small pollock, which was nice to see, a bit of fun there. And yeah, it's all good, it's all good. Getting a bit knackered though, to be honest with you. Not used to this kayaking lark. Anyway, probably have another little go towards Benbridge. See if we can pull a bass out before we go in. Well, we're back. We're back in Benbridge Harbour, getting towards Benbridge Harbour entrance. And it's been a great paddling around, tiring, but great fun. Not as many fish as I would liked, but hey ho, here's what it is. Not the best tide, to be honest with you. It's low tide now, or getting that way. Not really the best time to be trying for a few bass, but there we go. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Don't forget, give us a little thumbs up, any comments, welcome any feedback on it, and yeah, get out there, do a bit of camping and kayaking. See you next time.
Can anybody out there